Now, for those who are new to the show, Charles is an educator as well as a film historian and raconteur and bad pun teller. We haven't gotten a pun yet, but I'm sure one's coming. But one of the things that we did pre-pandemic was go out on the streets with Charles and have him teach kids different things, but we're not able to do it because of the pandemic to be on the street. But I know you have some lessons today that you'd like to share.
Well, to those who say, what's street smarts got to do with real black? My first love is educating children. Children want to learn. The sad part about it, Mike, and to the real black family is that too many of our children, they're placed in the environment with people who don't believe in them, don't believe they can learn, that they want to learn. And far too often they're placed in the environment with people who can't teach them, don't know how to teach them. I found that when I worked with the children, in order to make education possible, you had to make it fun. Kids love tricks. We used to do the thing with nines, to show the power of nines.
Okay.
For example, you have a calculator?
In my phone, yeah, I think most people do. Let's join
Okay.
along. You're freezing and locking. We'll see if we can make this work. Okay, calculator.
Okay.
Let me get back on screen. Okay, calculator. Okay, got it.
So what I used to do is come into a classroom, and what I would do is I would tell each kid, maybe 10 kids, what I want you to do is you give me any two numbers. So let's say 10 kids, each one gives me two numbers. And I said I'm going to
Okay,
multiply them by 99.
okay.
And what I would do is I would have the answers to the 10 numbers, different numbers, before the whole class would come up with the answers. Now, for example, 99, you give me two numbers,
All right. So
a two
Nichelle
digit
gave
number,
us 12 and 34.
12 and 34. So with the 12, the answer would be 1188.
Let's leave that up for a second. 12. What's the math here?
Well, the
Times
12 I would
99.
say is 1188.
Okay, wait, but what am I doing here? I'm trying to. What am I
99
doing?
times 12.
99 times 12. 1188. Yes.
Okay, 99 times 34 would be 3366.
Okay, very good. Now, how did you do that though?
I can't expose my tricks. It wouldn't be a trick anymore.
All right, you got my attention then. All right. So,
Okay, so here's something. The kids now, they can't go to school.
well, you got another one. Hang on. Spider-Man 7285 says 69 and 93.
No, 60. That
67.
looks like
67
67. So
and 90.
67 would be 6633.
Well, I see a pattern here, but anyway, 67 times 99. 6633.
6633. And the 93 would be 9206.
Not quite.
No, 7. 7. 9207.
Okay, you came close. You came close.
Hold your 9207 up. Okay. Here's instruction. You see the 9207?
Yeah.
Add those digits up, and you're gonna come up with the number 9.
9 plus 2 plus 7. Yes.
Yeah.
9. Well, 9. 9 twice. 9 and 9. 18.
And 1 and 8?
1 and 8 is 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what happens is anytime you multiply a number by 9, you know it's correct if the digits add up to 9. So like 9 times 6. 9 times 6, you take 1 from 6, what you get?
9 times 6.
No, you take 1. Yeah, you take 9 times 6, but what you do is take 1 from the number 6, what you get?
5.
Yeah, so 5, and what makes 9?
4.
So 9 times 6 is 54. And when you
Okay.
add up 5 and 4, you get 9.
Okay. TaylorMade is saying everything by 100 minus the difference. Is that a way to
Well,
get to
Taylor,
it?
that's my man Taylor May. Yeah,
Indeed.
but yeah, Taylor Made is deep. We know that. But the thing is, the whole thing, the trick with 9 is that anytime you multiply something by 9, the digits, if you did it correctly, the digits will add up to 9. Now, using numerology, I'm going to show you numerology. One of my favorite things is numerology and the presidents of the United States.
Okay.
Okay. Here's where when I deal with the children, I like to teach them language.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we had a president by the name of Donald Trump.
Okay. Donald Trump.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, he was a winner and became president. Watch this. A synonym for winner or to win is the word
Ben, relax. We triumph. Okay.
triumph, right?
Mm-hmm.
Triumph
Oh,
means
let
to
me get
win.
this. Mm-hmm.
Now, take 2 letters from the word triumph to give you the word Trump.
T and R.
No,
T R and P.
remove 2 letters from
Oh,
triumph.
remove 2 letters. Okay, removing 2 letters. I and H.
I and H,
Yes.
right?
Okay. H and I. Okay. Hi.
I and H and I the same thing.
Gotcha.
In math, if we call it a commutation, I just commutated the IH and I made it HI. I did it for a reason because
Okay.
the H stands for he, he's, and the I stands for inaugurated.
Okay.
When was he inaugurated as president of the United States?
2009.
Nope. H and I. H is the 8th letter of the alphabet. Therefore, I is which letter of the alphabet?
The ninth.
9 and 8,
17.
2017.
Oh, his new Trump inaugurated the second inauguration. Oh no, I'm thinking of you're right. I'm thinking of Obama, 2009.
Okay. Let's do Obama. His
Yeah,
initials are
thank goodness, Michelle, we didn't have Trump since 2008.
what's
Okay,
Obama's initials?
BO. We're doing Barack Obama. Let me type that in so people can follow us. Okay.
Now here's where I use language again with the kids. I ask them what's Obama's initials. They say BO. Then I tell them write his initials in lowercase.
Okay. 60.
That's a BO.
That's a BO, yeah.
When did he become president? Turn the BO upside down.
Oh, the other BO. 09. Okay.
Now, you want to do the same thing with Trump? Lowercase numbers. What's Donald Trump's initials?
DT.
See it?
Yeah.
Turn it upside down. What you got?
TP.
TP. T is the 20th letter of the alphabet.
Okay.
And P, M is the 13th, N 14th, O 15th, and P is the 16th. 2016 is when Trump was elected president.
Okay. Do we get that one? Okay. That's street smarts. Ben
One
is
last
one.
thing.
Oh, you got one more?
Thing.
Okay.
Sometimes kids have problems with math. And it's because math is something they can't see. You have to be able to model math. You have to be able to show them. Somebody wrote a book. They said the problem with math is English. Sooner or later, they're going to get geometry and they're going to learn about polygons. Triangles are polygons.
Okay.
There are 6 ways to describe triangles, either by the angle, which I won't do right now because of time, but let's do by sides.
Okay. We're learning about triangles here.
You have the isosceles, you have the scalene, and then you have what's called the equilateral. Do you know the difference?
Between the three
Yeah,
triangles, the
right,
3 different types of triangles.
right.
Isosceles is like that, right? It's equal distance on all 3 sides.
Okay, what happens
Isosceles.
is this. Isosceles, you have 2 equal sides.
Okay.
So
2
what you
equal
do
sides.
is you tell the kids, you get creative. You see in the word isosceles,
Mm-hmm.
instead of writing it like that, what you do is you make one big S and another big S.
Okay.
See the SOS? The
Ah.
O is between the two S's. You make the
o-
big S's. That means two sides are equal.
Okay.
The next one is scalene. Scalene means none of the sides are equal.
Okay.
Look at the two letters at the end of scalene.
And E. None equal.
None
Okay.
equal.
Brilliant.
And then equilateral or equi means equal. Lateral means side.
Okay.
Equilateral means all the sides are equal. Now, how do you emphasize that all the sides are equal? Well, you try to show them that equi is, you see that A? If you brought that A over there, you could make the word equal. You
Ah.
see what I'm saying?
The root, the Latin root.
Yeah, see the I? If you put, instead of the I, you put the A, you would have equal. And
Love it.
then you see that L? If you put that L at the end, you would have at the end ALL, all.
Okay. All
Equilateral means
equal.
all three sides are equal.
Okay. Now, wait. Here's a question from L. Brown. Acute. Is that a type of triangle? And what exactly is that?
Okay, as I said, I was just going to deal with describing the triangles based on sides. Acute deals with describing triangles by the angles.
Okay.
Acute means it's smaller than 90 degrees.
Okay. So is there a way to remember that or?
Yeah, because the emphasis is on smaller than 90 degrees. Smaller, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just think, and this is where, if kids can draw, see if they can draw. And if I'm carting a little baby in the carriage, in the baby carriage, I'm pushing my little baby in the carriage, right? People like to come up and see a baby. What do they usually say? Oh, what?
Cute little baby.
What? Oh, what a cute little baby you have. You get the connection? A cute little, smaller than 90 degrees. The other angle is you have what is called uh, a right angle, a right angle triangle. That's where you have 90
Mhm.
degrees. One of the angles is 90 degrees.
Yeah.
And then the other one is
Obtuse.
the huh?
Obtuse.
The obtuse. Obtuse, the way to remember that is it's like almost like obese. That's where it's bigger. It's the biggest angles, but you can't have more than 180 degrees in a triangle.
Mm-hmm.
You take the 90-degree angle, the opposite side is what they call a hypotenuse, but I didn't want to go this deep into it. But what I wanted to emphasize is that rather than teaching kids or anyone something straight, to use what is called ROTE, rote memory, get creative, try to think outside the box, make connections. And that's what I've learned to do. And that's what, when I'm watching film, when I'm observing, observation is the key. And try to remember that there are three ways, basic ways you learn. You see, you hear, you touch. Find out what works for you best and employ those things, but to be creative.
Right.
Make connections. Make connections to what you don't know, to things you do know. That's what, and make what you do know is called schema. And you make these connections. And if you can draw, make drawings, a cute little baby. For example, just as an anecdotal thing of what I'm talking about, we had to learn about the 13 colonies, Mike, if you remember, in history.
Yes.
Okay, well, in order, the first state is called Delaware. That's the first state. The second state is a state you're very familiar with, and maybe even Taylor made if he's still there. What's the second state?
The second state in the union.
13
Do we have an
colonies.
answer? Out of 13th, out of the 13 colonies, number 2. I'm just waiting to see if anybody types it in. I'm gonna guess Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Check me out. But here's a way to remember. When you take a test and you got to fill in those things, they give you a pencil to fill in the blocks, right? What kind of pencil they tell you to use?
Number 2.
Number 2 pencil. Number 2 pencil. You see how easy it is?
Okay. I love it. Oh, what's this? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not smart enough, 5th grader. We need to reset the room. There are a few people that are coming in late. We finished our tribute to Michael K. Williams already. We're winding up the hour with some street smarts, and then we're going to talk about housekeeping.